Hello everyone. Hopefully all of you are doing well. Sorry about the very long delay between uploads. Life has been very busy recently. It's not something I can control, but I do hope that I will be able to go back to my normal upload schedule of one video every 4 to 5 days. This video will be about Bangladesh's 2025 proposed defense budget. I didn't think this subject needed a video, which is why I'm making a video so late after the budget was announced. But on all of my recent posts and videos, I keep getting comments like এগুলা কিনবো কিভাবে ডিফেন্স বাজেট তো কমায় দিছে or আর কিছু কেনা হবে না এই ডিফেন্স বাজেট দিয়ে comments of that nature. And at first, I was very annoyed, but I realized that many people in this Bangladeshi defense community and Bangladeshis as a whole have a habit of reading something online and just repeating that same nonsense elsewhere. They don't ever fact check anything to make sure if it's true, no research, nothing. Just they hear it once and they just keep repeating it everywhere. But no worries. I am here to take these people away from the path of stupidity and put them on the path of common sense. In this video, I will explain that the defense budget was increased, yes, increased and not decreased. I will explain what the defense budget is used for, and I will explain how the current proposed defense budget won't impede military modernization. Firstly, let's address the misinformation that the annual defense budget was decreased. People who say that the annual defense budget was decreased compare last year's proposed defense budget with this year's proposed defense budget. Keyword here is proposed. Last year, so 2024's proposed defense budget was 42,014 koti taka. But the Awami League government decreased it to 39,239 koti taka before the budget was actually implemented. Now, if we compare the actual implemented budget of 2024 with this year's proposed budget, which is 40,698 koti taka, we can see that the 2025 defense budget proposed by the interim government is 3.72% higher than the budget that was given to the defense ministry in 2024. So all of the posts about the defense budget being decreased in 2025 are false. At the time of recording this video, the budget for 2025 has not been implemented yet. The interim government put out their proposed budget to get people's reaction and feedback. So the 2025 defense budget might be increased before the budget is implemented, depending on how the public reacts and of course how the military reacts. But this is not a guarantee. The budget that was proposed might be the budget that is implemented. Now I know what some of you might be thinking right now. Oh, so the defense budget wasn't decreased, but it was only increased by 3.72%. That's basically nothing. What if I tell you that in reality the defense budget in 2025 has been increased by potentially 23%? But how can that be possible? I just showed the implemented budget from last year and the proposed budget for this year, and it was only a 3.72% increase. So where am I getting this 23% number from? I am getting this number by including a factor that everyone seems to be forgetting, and this factor is that the stealing and looting from every single government sector done by the Awami League. And this is something that is well known and well documented. If the Awami League said that a project had 4 koti taka allocated to it, 3 koti went to the pockets of the Awami leaders and 1 koti maybe went into the project. They have stolen money from the energy sector, Rupur being a prime example. They have stolen money from the infrastructure sectors, the transportation sectors, the metro rail, another example. It's countless. So if you think that the Awami League stole money from every sector of the government except for the Ministry of Defense, then I have some Ghora Dim you might be interested in buying. I can say with confidence that the Awami League stole at least 20% of the defense budget. It could even be higher. In fact, it probably is. But it is a guarantee that they did steal large sums of money from the defense budget. Now take the implemented defense budgets of the Awami League and minus the estimated 20% that they stole from it, compare it to 2025's proposed defense budget by the interim government, and you will see that it is significantly higher. Now I know what some of you will still say. Okay, so the defense budget is significantly higher than it was during the Awami League era, but it is still not big enough to buy advanced platforms like fighter jets and submarines. People who say this don't understand what the defense budget is even for. Advanced platforms like fighter jets and submarines are bought with foreign military financing style loans and not with the defense budget. This is the norm for these sort of purchases, and this has nothing to do with whether a country is a rich country or poor country. Belgium, a rich, wealthy Western European country, bought their F-35s on an FMF loan. Poland, one of the wealthiest Eastern European countries, one of the strongest Eastern European militaries as well, they have had $4 billion worth of FMF loans. And this is not a European thing either. Pakistan's J-10Cs, those were also bought on loan. In fact, China themselves offered us a $1 billion loan to buy the J-10B. The J-10C wasn't out then. They offered us a $1 billion loan to buy the J-10B from them, and Hasina rejected it. Whatever advanced platform we buy, we're going to buy on a foreign military financing style loan. This is the norm. And this is not something new that I am saying after the discussion for the defense budget started. I have said this exact same thing about buying advanced platforms on FMF style loans months ago, literal months ago. I will put the video on screen and I will put that video's link in the description where I talk about this exact same thing literally months ago. You can go watch that video if you want to confirm. I have said this months before the budget was even published. The annual defense budget is for the annual or yearly expenses of the military. So paying salaries of soldiers, fuel, accommodation, things like this. And of course, some smaller procurements where a loan doesn't make sense. I hope this has cleared everything up. Of course, there's still going to be stupid people that don't understand anything. These people won't even watch the video. They will watch the first 10 seconds and comment something stupid because that is just the way they are. And you know, we can't really do anything about that. But for the people that have watched the video till the end, you understand the situation. And yeah, everything is cleared up. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Again, hopefully there won't be any more delays, long delays in between videos in the future. I appreciate you watching till the end. If you want to support my work, consider liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you want to see more of my videos. I will see you in the next video.